Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the Paul Ricard circuit. It's the 12th round of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship. Round 11 we had yesterday and it was won by 15-year-old Matteo Tuscia. He moves back into second place in the championship with only 2 rounds remaining once this race is completed. The Hungaroring and Monza. The green flag waved from the back of the field. The 12th round of the season about to get underway. When we have the 5 lights on, they will hold, they will go out, and then we will have racing at Paul Ricard. A very, very quick lights off. Lots of wheel spin from Pommer, but he manages to keep it all together. Dino Zamparelli moves across very, very quickly to try and defend as they come down into turn 1. Pommer is having to go super defensive. Tuscia looks to the inside, darts back to the outside, into the first corner. All neatly through so far, so it's Tuscia in second place. Third is still the man who started in third, Christopher Zanella. Then fourth is Marocco's got past Zanella actually on the run down into turn 1, and now he's coming under pressure from Zanella into the second chicane. Pachetta looks like he's held station as well. Dino Zamparelli has lost out to Mihai Marinescu. Plamen Kralev has made a decent start. Dan McKenzie has lost out, actually. Of anyone, I would say McKenzie's lost the most amount of places, but a very, very average start from Pommer. A lot of wheel spin, and he had to do a lot of defending there into first corner. Zamparelli keeps nosing towards the inside line. He's going to send it at the inside into the final corner. Marinescu just about saw it coming, but it was an interesting manoeuvre from Zamparelli. That's the kind of place where you can catch your rival off guard, because you compromise that turn 14 in order to get the best entry into 15. So if you keep it lit, there's always a chance you can get alongside. Three-way battle over 10th place is about to come down into the chicane. There you can see Hector Hurst. He's got Dan McKenzie right behind. McKenzie looks to the inside, but he's not close enough. If anything, McKenzie probably had to defend from Alex Fontana in 12th place. So it's 10th, 11th, 12th, and Mauro Calamir in 13th. All beginning to get together. But here's this three-way fight. McKenzie's passed. So McKenzie has got past Hector Hurst and is up into that 10th place. David Zhu and Mauro Calamir now battling over 13th position. Dino Zamparelli's looking very racy. Marinescu again covers the inside line, but surely this is going to be a golden opportunity from Zamparelli if he can get the drive out of turn 6.
Mihai has to be careful with his defending. He's been criticised by some drivers this year for moving too much, but he's actually a very clever driver. He moves just enough, but not too much to break the regulations. As I say that, he goes left, he's gone right a bit, but he's stopped it.
And Zanella sends one up the inside. Christopher Zanella moves up into 3rd position, getting past Kevin Marocca. What about the battle behind? It's all kicking off all of a sudden with 9 laps to go. Christopher Zanella into 3rd position. Zamparelli is, let's see, past Marinescu. Yes, he is. So he got past going down the Mistral Straight. So 2 positions in the space of a few seconds there. Fontana's in the pits. Well, we think he had a clash with Hector Hurst, and he's climbing out of the car, unfortunately. So Alex Fontana's dreadful season continues, really. 2 podiums in the opening 2 races at Silverstone, 3rd and 3rd. We thought, hello, here's a championship contender. It just hasn't worked out for him since then. And Marcus Pommer, who struggled massively with the tyres yesterday, has got it all sorted today. Plenty of wheel spin off the start. He managed to get to the inside and defend early on. I personally thought Tuscia was going to launch a bit more of an attack, but a 1st and 2nd place this weekend for Matteo is going to be a very strong result for him. Christopher Zanella worked hard to get 3rd place, having to overtake Kevin Marocca, and once he lined up the move and made it past, no one could stop him. But into the final corner, for the final time, comes Marcus Pommer. He won the 1st race of the weekend in Spa-Francorchamps. He's won the 2nd race of the weekend here at Paul Ricard. The checker flag falls, and Marcus Pommer wins and moves himself into contention for 2nd place in the championship. Tuscia finishes 2nd to consolidate his 2nd place in the championship. 3rd place for Christopher Zanella, 4th across the line Kevin Marocca, 5th Pachetta, 6th Dino Zamparelli. He'll be mildly happy with that, I think, Dino. Here's how the championship is now then, and Matteo Tuscia has closed in on Luciano Pachetta, so the gap now is only 32.5 points if my mental arithmetic is correct, so it's come down by some 8 points. 2nd win in 3 rounds for Marcus Pommer, and he climbs out of the car, goes straight to Martin Donnelly.
Marcus Pommer, congratulations on your 2nd win in the FIA Formula 2 Championship.
Yeah, thank you. The race was really good. The start was good. I had a lot of wheel spin and Tuscia was a little bit better, but I defended quite hard my position. And at the beginning of the race, I pushed quite hard, and in the middle, Matteo was a little bit better, but I don't know if it was the boost. And because I was thinking, oh, now he did slow at the beginning, and now he wants to push. But yeah, it was quite stable. My times were, I think, from the start to the end, between 1 second. It was quite good. The car was much better than yesterday, because yesterday my tire was blistered, and yes, today everything was good.
Trophy presented to him by Francois Mazet, ex-Formula 1 driver and one of Paul Ricard's advisors when they were building this circuit. As James mentioned earlier on in the commentary, Francois Mazet handing the second place trophy now over to Matteo Tuscia. Nice heap of silverware for Matteo. And he's beginning to collect. You can see how tall he is. Look, he's matching Pommer for height, despite being on the second step of the podium. In third place with Christopher Zanella at what is his adopted home race. The Swiss drivers holding France as their home circuit, effectively. Martin Hoyer takes the photographs on the podium, and now it's time for the champagne. Marcus Pommer pops the cork and sprays everyone else on the top step of the podium. Well, thank you for joining us this weekend in Paul Ricard. We're next out on the 8th and 9th of September at the Hungaroring just outside of Budapest. That's 7 weeks' time. Nice little summer break, which I may spend here in the south of France. Thank you very much for joining us. From myself, Jack Nichols, and James Gornall, who's been alongside me. We'll see you next time.